30, we have two infant car seats that look very similar. So you've got the Miko 30 and the Miko Max 30. No need to put the Miko 30 in store. There's about 4 differences, and I'll go through those with you. But as what I think might be important for you is to just let people know that that Miko 30 option is out there, because there's a $30 price point difference. It's $30 less. But once they know the safety features, it's almost a no-brainer. They're going to buy this one every time, but you don't want them to spend an hour with you getting all the information, going home, and then seeing for $30 cheaper, and then thinking that it's the same seat, that they're getting a huge deal, which is not the case.
Right, so basically we always have to tell the customer there is a lower model, $30 cheaper.
Yeah, the best way to differentiate the two when they are looking online is going to be the anti-rebound bar. So that's the first thing that you'll notice. That's the best way to tell the difference between the two. So on the Miko Max 30, you guys have an anti-rebound bar, and has anyone explained anti-rebound bars to you yet?
I did, but you're getting better.
Perfect. So when you have it, and when you install your bucket seat or any of your seats in a car rear facing, oftentimes they'll have an anti-rebound bar. You can see it on the Kleck for the convertible seats, and even the Britax over there, and then all of the infant car seats have them this way. So what this does, it's going to be up against the back seat of the car. Upon a collision, the momentum usually moves towards the collision and then backwards. With this up against the back of the car, it prevents it from moving too much. Now, luckily with the Miko 30...
I was mentioning also that the back, and it's going back from a collision, so this is facing the driver's seat. Back from a collision, you have this supporting, so the neck is fine.
Exactly.
It's forward facing that is the most dangerous when the head starts going towards the front with no support. So this blocks the extra force without anything.
Exactly. So the Miko Max 30 has the anti-rebound bar, the Miko 30 doesn't. However, when our car seats are installed, you do leave the handle up. So for the Miko 30, the handle does act as an anti-rebound bar. This is the faster acting, more efficient one. So there's your differentiation. The second difference that is between the two is the weight. So your Miko Max 30, the one you guys have in store, goes from 4 to 30 pounds. Good for preemies, which is great. The reason is, again, we include our infant inserts. So your preemie infant insert is going to be included, and they get a more structured headpiece. The Miko 30 is from 5 to 30. I know it's only 1 pound, but when you only weigh 4, that 1 means a lot. So they have a less structured headpiece, and they don't have this. So that's the other difference. Both car seats will have moisture wicking, temperature regulating fabric, which is really nice. So again, the same as the Lululemon pants. Now on the new Miko Maxes, you'll see that we have 2 different fabrics. The Miko 30s will be all one soft or gentle fabric. However, in the Miko Max 30s and any high volume traffic areas, you've got a stronger anti-abrasion fabric, which means your car seat will look a lot nicer for a lot longer. So better fabrics on this one as well. One really
longer lasting. What do you tell the customers in simple terms?
So longer lasting. So like if it is women, I always say like leggings, because that's just like what we all wear. If your leggings after a while, they'll get pilly, things stick to them, they don't look as nice. So that will happen with the Miko 30, because that's the kind of fabric that's all on the outside. So any high traffic areas like the thigh rubbing area will but on this, it'll always look nice because this fabric is strong and sturdy. So the other one's delicate and really nice for a baby to be in, but however, if you're rubbing against it or if it's getting dirty because it's in the car or being wherever, this is just gonna look nicer longer, that's all. Stronger fabric. So like denim on the outside, but legging on the inside, there you go. And the other really great feature about our seats is they're all machine washable and dryer safe. So I think we're one of the few shells that can actually go in the dryer, which is important because when you have a poop explosion, you don't want to have to wait all day for your seat to dry, air dry, so it's easy to clean. And in order to facilitate with cleaning, if you actually look at the guts of the seat, or the shell, it's full of trap doors, so the whole thing peels on and off and you don't have to readjust the harness. So the harness will stay exactly where it is, meaning cleaning is very simple. Peel it off, you don't have to unbuckle anything, put it back on, and it'll all stay where you left it. The other difference between the two is going to be your side impact airbags. So this is a patented technology to Durrell, so you'll only find these side impact airbags in a Maxi, cosi, or a safety first car seat. None of the other car seats will have it. And the way that this works is, it's foam in a bag, is exactly what it is. However, when compared to your regular hockey helmet foam, I call it, it actually reduces the impact forces transferred onto baby by 50%. So the way it works is, the air that's sitting in the foam upon impact will inflate the bag. It's not going to go off or pop or anything. It's just going to inflate the bag, but the bag has small holes in it that allows the air to slowly release. So same idea as like a beanbag chair. You sit in a beanbag chair, you're going to hit the air, and then the air.
They took the concept from an airbag. They just made it like
it's
a
safer,
very mini,
yeah.
but
Exactly.
with that technology.
Exactly. So yeah, exactly. When you sit in a beanbag, you're going to hit the air first. The air slowly escapes through the seams, and then you hit the beans. Same idea. So what it does is it absorbs the impact forces. Same idea as this, but this does it a 50% of a better job, which is a great selling feature, and we are the only one that has it. So when people are kind of upset because they've read all about Nuna or their favorite influencer has a Nuna, you can kind of go through, well, you'll get side impact airbags with this. Hopefully that'll help. Let's see what else we've got going on with this guy. The other great thing about your Miko Max 30 is it is good to go in an Uber, cab, car, anything you need. You can install it without the base. So if you go for a 3-kilometer walk and it starts pouring halfway, no problem. You don't need your base. You can bring your car seat right into the car without it. They can buy additional bases, so rather than having 2 seats, they can buy 1 seat with a secondary base and clip in and clip out. And it is aircraft certified. So they can take it on a plane. And a couple cool things to know, it's the #1 selling infant car seat worldwide, huge in Europe. Like in Europe, they don't even say bucket seats, or they call them cosis. We're waiting for that to take on here, so feel free to start the movement. But for now, #1 selling
so
worldwide.
we put them, we were playing with this yesterday.
Yeah.
The buckles go in through here.
Exactly.
And then the one in the back, right? There's
Yeah, so they'll have, so here they'll have all of your, like, so that's in French. I was like, I know that word, but that's not right. So here you have your lap shoulder belt instructions. All the instructions are going to be here available for them. There obviously are more detailed instructions on how to do it in the manual, but now they're not going to be walking with their manual with them. It just means that now they have kind of like a cheat sheet on the side for if they need to do it in a pinch. The other good thing about it being so popular is that the flight attendants are very used to seeing a Miko Max 30. Everyone in Europe has one, so there's no questions asked. Super easy to install, and then compatible with almost every stroller. And that is your Miko Max 30. You do have 3 levels to help with an install in the car, because when you are installing this in the car, you want to make sure that this line that they have here is parallel with the ground. To help facilitate that, you have this bump here, which should
parallel to the ground. So
Right.
let's say now let's make it parallel.
So right now it's not, so you want it to be about like that.
Right, and that would help that.
So this, because normally it's the ground will be like the seats have an incline, so this will allow for that.
Yeah.
If they're driving some crazy sports car and this doesn't do it, a towel or a pool noodle will, but it should take up the majority of the ones. All right, and that is your Miko Max 30. Any questions on that? Pretty easy?
Cool. You want me to show them that it has that for the install, right? Those.
Yeah, so then this is for your latches to the easy install the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you have the easy AUA clips or whatever. I always get the anagram or mixed up, but you have those easy clips to install, and then you just pull tight. Cool.
Do we offer the other one online, Maxi, or no?
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
have them installed.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have them, and those ones are available. But
I
so
think you might even have one in the back.
yeah.